So I was browsing YouTube today trying to come up with some more unique content that isn't just something like gameplay or something about the new items or whatever else. And I realized that all of this stuff is just boring. So I decided to take my own route and make a video about how I found Rocket League. So to start this story, we got to go back. I grew up in this tiny little town in the Midwest called DeKalb. Now in DeKalb, there's not really a lot going on. They have corn, and really that's it, just corn. There's not a lot to do, and from a very young age, I spent most of my time playing soccer, and I got really into soccer. I never got really good at soccer, but I definitely cared about the game, and I enjoyed the beauty of the game even at like the highest level. I would watch pro play a lot, and I got really into this team called FC Barcelona. A lot of you probably know of, and a lot of you will probably call me a fanboy for liking. So to fast forward a little bit, in my town full of corn, there was a high school, and I went to that high school, and I played for my school team for all 4 years of my high school career. On top of that, I was also kind of a band nerd, but also kind of a normal person also, because I played soccer too. Getting into my last couple years, one of my buddies in band got really into this game that he got on his PlayStation called Rocket League, and I completely dismissed it because anything that wasn't Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto was not worth my time as a video game. So instead, I went out and bought myself a motorcycle and got super into riding. And on top of that, I got like really into the car scene and like working on my car with buddies and that kind of thing. And that really just took over my life and became another passion of mine. So you're seeing where this is going. I'm super into cars and I'm super into soccer. Not to mention at the time, I was in this incredibly involved relationship with this chick that I ended up dating for like 3 years. You know, as a result of being in this like long time serious relationship, I didn't really have a lot of time to play video games or to do anything else other than go to school and hang out with this chick. So, you know, time keeps going on. I graduate high school, and in this tiny little town full of corn, there's also a college. And I decided I was going to go to college for finance and teach people how to invest their money. And as time went on, my girlfriend at the time went to a different college. So we were pretty far apart, but I would visit her every now and then, which further took away time for me to play video games. As time went on, though, her and I kind of grew apart because of the distance between us in the relationship, and we kind of realized we were like too young and taking it too serious, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I found myself with a lot of extra time, and I didn't really know what to do with it because I absolutely hated college. There's nothing about school that I liked at all, because the only thing I went to high school for was for band and for soccer. So, you know, I get a job while I'm in school, just doing like basic crap at a grocery store or whatever, you know, and I'm trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do with all this extra time, because my work obviously isn't fun, college isn't fun, so what am I gonna do? I'm going through YouTube, watching these videos from this little group that made videos on Grand Theft Auto 5, and for some reason it hit my sub box out of nowhere. This group of people played Rocket League with John Sandman, Woofles, and this weird dude named Rizzo. And they all made a video together. So, you know, I just clicked on it and watched it because I liked the people in the group. And as I started watching the video, I was just like, man, this dude Rizzo is really good. I can't even imagine what it's like to be that good at a competitive game, or like to really play a serious competitive game at that level. And then I come to find out, like, he's actually a professional player. Like, you know, he's making money playing the game, and I'm so completely impressed by that, you know, I go to his channel and I start watching gameplay, and I'm just like, man, this looks really fun. So immediately, like the next day, I browse through the Xbox Marketplace and I find Rocket League, right? So, you know, there you go. I found Rocket League, but we're kind of a long way from here today where I am. So I'm going to tell a little bit more. So, you know, I played Rocket League every day for like 2 to 4 hours for 2 straight weeks. And I had a little bit of extra money laying around from working while I was going to college. And I was like, man, I need to build a computer. I want a computer to play this game on because I think it would be so much better. So I literally went out of my way to learn how to build a computer so that I could play this game. And then once I actually had the game on PC and started playing it like even more seriously and looking up tutorials and trying to figure out how to play this game and be better, all the while I'm watching like pro play. It was season 3 of the RLCS that I was watching at the time, and slowly but surely, like every day I played this game more and more and more, and I just got better and better and better. And I was like, man, this is crazy how much I am hardcore addicted to this game. And I started doing some like really crazy stuff, right? So I started to try to make Rocket League montages, and this is probably a year and a half ago, roughly, from when this video was going up, that I put up my first video on this channel. And please, for the love of God, don't go watch it, because it is awful by comparison to what I can do now when it comes to editing. But it was the first step in kind of, I guess, this is becoming more of a story about how Rocket League took over my life than anything else. But I ran into some financial trouble, and I had to drop out of college and got this job working night shift in a warehouse. And, you know, I've been there for almost a year now, while I started to take YouTube more seriously, and I can't believe the places it's taken me. And I hope that the growth will continue and this channel will just be something great, because I absolutely love this game and I absolutely love the community that we've started. So yeah, that's how Rocket League took over my life. I don't know if this video is actually going to be entertaining at all, but for some reason some of my most watched videos are ones where I just kind of sit and talk and tell stories. So I think this might become kind of a thing on my channel. If it does well, we'll see. But anyway, I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.